My name is Ellen. I am a mother. I am 65 years old mother now. I had only one child. My son, Roy. When people ask me about him, I smile. I say, he lives far away. I do not say more. When my son was born, the world changed inside me. He was small and warm. His cry was loud. But it did not scare me. It made me feel alive. As he grew, the house became noisy. His toys were everywhere. His shoes were never in place. I cleaned the house many times a day, but I did not complain. I loved the mess. It meant he was home. Slowly, life changed. He grew taller. His voice became deeper. His world became larger. I became busy too. I worked more. I worried about money. I worried about his future. I wanted him to have a better life than mine. I talked less. I told myself, I am tired today. I will listen tomorrow. Tomorrow came many times. I did not notice. My son started staying in his room. He closed the door. I thought, he needs space. Maybe he needed me instead. Our talks became short. When I used to ask, how was your school? He used to say, fine. Did you eat? Yes. That was all. I missed his stories. I missed his laughter. Some evenings he sat with me, but his mind was far away. I noticed his eyes. They looked tired. Once I asked him, is something wrong? He paused. Then he said, no, I am okay. I believed him. That was another mistake. One evening, he came home late, very late. I was waiting. I was angry and afraid. When he entered, I wanted to shout. But when I saw his face, I stopped. He looked serious, older. He sat down slowly. He said, I need to tell you something. My heart started beating fast. He said he wanted to leave. He wanted to work in another city. He wanted a different life. I did not understand at first. Leave? I asked. Yes, he said. I cannot stay here. His words felt heavy. I wanted to cry. I wanted to say no. But I stayed quiet. After a long moment, I said, if this is your dream, go. My voice sounded calm. My heart was not. That night, I did not sleep. The morning he left was quiet. I cooked his favorite food. I packed his bag slowly. He sat on the bed. He looked around the room. I wondered if he was saying goodbye inside. At the door, he hugged me. The hug was short, but I let go. He walked away. At first, he called me, every week. His voice sounded busy, but alive. I listened carefully. Slowly, the calls changed, once a month, then only messages. Busy? Later? Later never came. I waited. Days passed. Months passed. Years passed. Sometimes I talked to his photo. Are you okay? Are you happy? The photo never answered. Loneliness is not loud. It is quiet. It sits beside you. It eats with you. It sleeps near you. I learned its voice. At night, it asked me questions. Did you listen enough? Did you love enough? I had no answers. One afternoon, something happened. A letter came. Not a call. Not a message. A letter. My hands shook as I opened it. It was from my son. But the words were strange. He wrote that he was sorry. He wrote that he made mistakes. He wrote that he wanted to come home. But he did not say when. The letter ended suddenly. No address, no number. My heart filled with hope and fear. Why a letter now? Why no details? I waited. Days passed. No call, no message. Only silence. One evening, there was a knock on my door. My heart stopped. I walked slowly. I opened the door. A man stood there. Not my son. He asked my name. He said he worked with my son. My hands started shaking. He said my son was sick. Very sick. He said my son was in the city hospital. No details. Only urgency. My mind went blank. Was he alive? Was he dying? I packed quickly. I left the house for the first time in years. At the hospital, everything smelled of medicine. The man took me to a room. I was afraid to enter. I pushed the door open slowly. There he was, my son, thin, weak, sleeping. Tears fell from my eyes. He opened his eyes. He smiled. "Mama," he whispered. I held his hand. He said he was sorry. He said he missed home. He said he was afraid to come back, afraid to face me. I cried quietly. My son stayed in the hospital for weeks. I stayed beside him. I listened again. Like before. He did not leave again. Not yet.